Welcome to the 2023 Wembley Open course preview. A big thank you to the event sponsors MVP and Loft Discs. The event is run and organised by Ollie Simpson from London Disc Golf Community, and this is filmed, narrated and edited by myself, Bubba, from Ace Disc Golf. Let's take a look at the course. Hole 1 is a tricky par 3 to start. It is a 65-metre long hole with a 90-degree dogleg right. It has OB straight in front of you that lines the left-hand side of the fairway and wraps behind the basket. Whether you're throwing your forehand or your backhand Annie, I do recommend you hog those trees to the right. Hole 2 is a relatively straightforward par 4, coming in at 184 metres. The aim here is to divide and conquer. Two simple 90-metre shots will get you inside the circle. There is OB right off your drive, and you have the rough lining both the left and right sides of this hole. Hole 3 comes in at 59 metres. It's got a skinny fairway surrounded by a rough. Make sure your tee shot is accurate and on point whether you choose the backhand or the forehand flick. Hole 4 is a wide open 57-metre island hole. C1 marks the island, and if you land outside C1 during your drive or your putt, you'll be playing hazard with a penalty stroke. Hole 5 is a par 4, coming in at 120 metres. You're going to have to navigate a very narrow fairway with the big arms looking to go for eagle and the rest of the field looking to grab a very gettable birdie. Hole 6 is the toughest par 4 on the property, coming in at 190 metres and it's steeply uphill. The fairway might be open and the rough might be limited, but the distance will be your problem. With two bombs getting you inside C1, you're going to need to stay right of the tree on top of the fairway, and once you made it inside C1, you are met with an elevated basket and a hazard green marked out below. Hole 7 is a 112-metre downhill par 3. It has OB line the left side and a hazard green short left of the pin. The hardest choice here is to trust your forehand, or you're going to go backhand straight shot. Which one are you choosing? Hole 8 is a 53-metre uphill little dinker with OB on the right, OB on the left, and two hazard greens up by the basket. If you leave it short, you have a tough uphill putt. If you go long, you have a death putt and you're pushing hazard greens. Hole 9 is a downhill 105-metre par 3. There is OB line in the whole right hand side which narrows the fairway closer you get to the basket. You have to be right of those trees on your left. I recommend you push the OB on your right and trust the fade into the basket. Hole 10 is a straightforward 97-meter par 3. You have OB short to your left and OB long of the basket, which shouldn't come into play. The basket is straight in front of you, so grab your favorite driver and let it rip. Hole 11 is a tricky 101-meter uphill par 4. You need to play down the tunnel the drone is flying through right now due to the Mandos on the hole. You're aiming to be out the gap for an easy upshot towards the basket. Thankfully, the ditch inside C1 by the basket is an OB. Hole 12 is a wide open 119-meter uphill par 4, with your only danger here being the rough on the left. That means you can hang your drive out to the right for a relatively easy upshot to the basket. Hole 13 is an 84-meter par 3 surrounded by OB. You have OB on the right, OB in the rough left, and OB behind the basket. It might just be 84 meters, but you're going to need to be surgical on your drive. Hole 14 is another 128-meter uphill par 4. We have OB on the right side of this hole from the tee pad all the way to the Mando wooden stake in the middle of the fairway, and then runs along the right-hand side all the way up to the basket. The wooden stake marks a Mando left. Mix that with 128 meters of uphill distance makes this a very difficult hole. Hole 15 is an 85-meter par 3. The basket's straight in front of you. You have OB marked by the fence on your right, which is the only danger on the hole. Hole 16 is a 145-meter downhill par 4, with the only danger being OB long and left. Keep your drive out of the rough for a great chance at birdie. Hole 17, the uphill 57-meter par 3. A short but tricky hole. You need to thread your drive through the trees. You're also going to need to make sure you get it up the bank before the basket. The iconic 18th at Horsenden Hill Activity Centre. This huge 164-meter par 4 lets you rip one from the top of the hill off the tee. The question is, are you reaching the basket from your drive?